Thanks for logging on to WindyCityWebcast.tv. I'm Emily Ornberg with the latest in what's happening in the world of music. This week kicked off the annual South by Southwest Festival, where musicians from all over the world visit Austin, Texas to perform for industry professionals as discussions are led by some of the big shots in the industry. Since its first year, South by Southwest has grown larger than ever in both the artists and the audience it attracts because of one of the festival's growing EDM and hip-hop presence. And thanks to the interactive live stream aspect of the event, the artists are able to reach a massive audience during March 12th and 17th. This year, some of the most anticipated acts that will be performing at the festival are Dave Grohl's Sound City Players, Alt J, Vampire Weekend, the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, and Passion Pit. Also, the ever-anticipated album from boy band heartthrob Justin Timberlake is now streaming exclusively on iTunes. The album, which is titled The 2020 Experience, will be available to stream until its release on March 18th in Europe and March 19th in the US, and is the first album since 2006 Future Sex Love Songs. Timberlake, who hosted Saturday Night Live last weekend, has a week-long stint with the late-night Jimmy Fallon show, where he'll be performing every night and sit down for interviews with Jimmy Fallon. And this summer, Timberlake will be joining forces with Jay-Z for the 12 City Legends of the Summer Stadium Tour, which begins July 17th in Toronto and ends August 16th in Miami. Also, in case you live under a rock, Bauer's Harlem Shake has been #1 on the charts for the past 3 weeks. But what you didn't know is that the track allegedly contains unlicensed samples, according to the New York Times. The track samples vocal sound bites from 2 different artists. Hector El Father Delgado in the beginning, and Jason Musson, who's the one that says, "Do the Harlem Shake." Both artists are seeking compensation from Bauer and his label Mad Decent. And the Stevie Nicks documentary, In Your Dreams, will screen in more than 50 theaters across North America on April 2nd, which is 2 days prior to the start of Fleetwood Mac's next tour. The documentary will be showing at the Century Center in Chicago. Lastly, for my music review of the week, I'm checking out the new Azalea Banks song, Young Rapunzel.
Show me which niggas out tryna risk they all with JB. AZ's on the block, straight cheese on the chop. AZ's they talking that fixed sadistic shit.
A cracked out jaunt to the aggressive psyche of Banks, the song, much like her pointless Twitter fights, is trying too hard to shock. With slappy MIA-like production and 30 seconds of Banks wavering between screaming and scatting, Young Rapunzel is nothing more than an obnoxious lo-fi dance track that is much too contrived. Thanks again for watching, and check back here for more music news next week at WindyCityWebcast.tv.
And as long as I got my suit and tie, I'ma leave it all on the floor tonight. And you got fixed up to the nines. Let me show you a